2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Pleased to have your company as we begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beeman. It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Luke, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because you feel as a player the only way that you can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait to see what happens.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Time for the second shot into the first. That's a good-looking shot there. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently in first position. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. That should find the fairway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
That's not what they were looking for.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. What's in front of them, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Looking great now.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. We have a par 3 on this one. He's going to fade this one. Okay, that'll work. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, just missed. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. That will work.
This player is putting for fun.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 4th. Playing within their comfort zone there. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Well played.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. This would be a great up and down. Oh, Rich, a shot for the ages.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Now that finds him in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Getting ready to play their third. Quality shot, that one. 4 feet to the cup. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Opting for the 5-wood. This one might need to set. Well played, mate. So exciting to have an eagle putt here.
Looking really good.
Geez, making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Moments like that deserve another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. 13 feet to the hole. This one's dialed in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. Well struck. Second shot here on the 9th hole.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That's inside the range. What a shot.
Phenomenal shot. Kick in birdie. Well done.
It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Attaboy, good shot. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, almost went in. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. Yeah, we'll take that. He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is a par putt. Oh, what a stroke. He sits in first position. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Opting for the 9-iron.
That dog will hunt.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
He's got this for his par.
And down she goes. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Good look at birdie here.
These are on rails, looking good.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Time for the second shot at the 14th. That's some good golf right there. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That should set up another chance. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot. Starting to look really good.
Oh, that's a ripper.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Currently in first position.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Tough tee shot here. Bunkers left, water right. Find the fairway or else.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Get excited. This could go in. Well, that'll play. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke.
Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Next up is this two-shot hole.
How much do you trust your swing? Go for it at only 327. Lay up. Bunkers right, water left.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Well, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, that's too bad. 7 feet to the cup. Ooh, nice line. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Oh, that's a beauty. What a way to cap off a victory.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam.